Tens of thousands of people are expected to move into the area. However, a new housing study found the county needs more options for workers, families, seniors, and first-time homebuyers. Maggie Fitzgerald breaks down that report and shows you what leaders are doing to try and solve the problem.
Macon-Bibb's next chapter may depend on what gets built and where. A new county housing study projects more than 32,000 new residents and over 11,000 new households by 2050. But the report conducted by RKG Associates says the county's biggest housing problem isn't a shortage, it's affordability.
What we found was an increasing gap between wages and housing affordability. So right now it's rather large, right? So wages aren't keeping up with the existing home prices, but what we found is in the future that's getting worse.
The study found many people working in some of Macon's biggest industries like healthcare, education, retail, and transportation can't afford new market rate housing. Planners say that puts workforce growth and economic development at risk. At the same time, the report found demand is shifting. More people are looking for townhomes, smaller homes, and other missing middle options. Housing that's more affordable than new high-end development, but offers more choice than traditional single-family homes.
We have a lot of low-end type housing that can support our existing population, and we have a lot of high-end housing that people can afford to move into. But like a lot of other places, we have that missing middle.
Local realtor Luke Smith says that gap shows up every day in the market.
People are looking for new construction, and Macon doesn't have that. Houston County has a lot of new construction, and that's where they're winning. There's a lot of homes for sale in Macon, but it's not the types of homes that attract new families.
The study says the answer isn't just new construction. Recommendations include rehabilitating older homes, expanding homeownership opportunities, and adding more density in the right places, as well as building closer to jobs, shopping, and services.
Everybody wants growth, but they don't want to lose what makes Macon Macon and what makes their neighborhood special.
Reporting in Macon, Maggie Fitzgerald, 13, WMAZ News.
Leaders plan to release the full housing study after final review. Its findings will help shape Macon-Bibb's long-term comprehensive plan, including future development, neighborhood investment, and housing policy. Want to see more stories from the Macon-Bibb area? Stream the latest edition of the Macon-Bibb Beat. 13 WMAZ Plus is your place to watch it. You can download the Plus app on your TV and watch for free.